In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I journal, and I'm going to start off with a very small detail that makes a big difference for me. I prefer to journal with a pen and paper, not with an app or typing on my laptop. And I found that from my personal experience, this is what works for me, and apparently it works for a lot of other people. Doesn't mean that it's the only correct way to do it, but I'm sharing my personal experience and this is what works for me. There's a lot of anecdotal evidence of people that also journal using a pen and paper, so basically the physical form, that they say that they feel like when they journal this way, it brings up deeper memories, which is very important when you're using journaling for therapeutic purposes. It also helps them focus more as well while journaling. And it's not only anecdotal reasons, however, there's also scientific evidence that shows for some reason that I couldn't find yet in any study, but it does show that journaling with using the hand, writing in a notebook, stimulates the brain in a different way than journaling digitally does. In one study, it showed that writing with a hand kind of engages the brain in a way that is more similar to how drawing does than actually typing, which actually uses more part of the brain, engages more areas of the brain. And when they've measured the brain activity of people that journal using their hands, they found that there's a higher brain activity there than those typing on a laptop. There's a lot of studies on this online that you can find. And again, this is what worked for myself. If you're new to journaling and this is your first time, go ahead and try both for a few days and see which one works better for you. The other reason I like to use a pen and paper is because when I journal, I don't only write words and letters. Sometimes I like to express my thoughts and feelings using drawings, scribbling things, making charts and graphs. However, I feel like is the best way to express what I'm trying to bring out. I can do it more freely with a pen and paper. Now I know there are tablets and phones that come with like a digital pen that you can write on the screen, but of course, to me at least, the feeling of the pen on a paper and the texture is much better and much for me also more comfortable than writing on a tablet. So this is my preference. The only downside that could come with this is if you're journaling a lot, you're gonna have to be buying a lot of notebooks. But at the same time, the notebooks don't have to be very fancy, so you can find some affordable ones, and you're not gonna end up spending a lot of money because of that. Another concerns, that someone could mention is a privacy concern if you are writing in a notebook rather than typing online, that you don't want to feel while you're journaling that one day somebody's going to be reading your thoughts, because when you feel that, it's going to block the real thoughts from coming out, and you want to be as honest with yourself as possible when you're journaling. So of course, that is a risk, but if you are mindful of when you start journaling and when you're ending, when you're finishing the process, you know where exactly you're placing your journal in a place that you feel safe and private enough for you. And I'm sure you can find a way to feel secure when you journal with a pen and paper. In my case, I like to journal in a spiral notebook that is divided into different sections, and I use each section for a different type of journaling, which is what I'm going to get into hopefully in the next video. If you're somebody that journals, please comment and let me know which type of journaling do you prefer and why, and have you actually tried both before choosing the type of journaling that you do. If you enjoyed this video, I just want to remind you to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos that are gonna come up in the future. And thank you very much.